I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
My dear sweet brother Noopsy.
We are live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We live now. Wagwan. This is the Sports Time Zone. This is a special edition, Out of Bounds. For those of y'all looking for the non-sports topics, this is what we do. I am your host, yours truly, Playoff Noomsy, alongside my producer.
My dear sweet brother Noopsy.
That's me. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to my producer, also known as the DJ, because the DJ is the producer. Cue the beat. Holla.
DJ is the producer because the DJ is the one who made your sorry ass what it is from the motherfucking giddy up. Now hook me up. The DJ.
Yeah, shout out to Q the Beat in the building. Yo, also, special shout out to my co-host TZ Dave. TZ Dave somewhere getting lifted, getting ready to watch these NBA finals, because that's what it is right now, NBA finals. Make sure y'all also hit that like, share, subscribe. We on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We almost there. Y'all keep it going. Make sure y'all get us there. Also, follow us on IG. Q the Beat. Let them know what the IG is.
Follow us on Sports Time _Zone. That is Sports Time _Zone. Let's get it.
Let's get it. We're going to run it up. Special salute and shout out KE Creations. Shout out to Tiff's Treats. Shout out to Top to Bottom Auto Detailers. All right. Shout out to Billionaire Society. Shout out to Billionaire Society. Shout out to Yanima, the Fairy Plug Mother, and Seven Figure Society Marketing Agency. All independent bosses, and we all out here trying to get it. So make sure y'all support and show y'all love and show y'all support. We gonna keep banging y'all head over the head with this dope content. We got some dope topics today. We also got a couple guests that's gonna be joining us too. The first guest, this is what y'all know what it is. Brooklyn, stand up. New York, stand up. 718, stand up. 212, all of that, stand up. My cousin, my favorite cousin, the one, the only, coming back to the stage, blessing us. I already see her smiling backstage. Yo, we got that family smile. Shout out to my cousin Noomsy in the building. Cousin Noomsy, welcome back.
Wagwan, we're good.
Wagwan. Cousin, it's been a while since you've been on the show. Last time you was on the show, we was talking sports. We ain't gonna talk about that right now because I know it's a touchy subject for you. Shout out to the New Yorkers out there, all my New Yorkers. Shout out to Kev, Nixon-ish podcast.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Now you're looking forward to football season, right? We talk about the Jets now. The Knicks is old news. Now it's the Jets, right? So we locked in, focused on football. Dope. Well,
somebody would say one whack team to the next, but whatever.
But you know what? That's one thing about us Noomsies, though. We're gonna support our squad regardless.
Right.
Rain, sleet, or snow. My Dolphins crashed and burned this year. My Heat got swept in the first round this year. But guess what? I'm still here repping my boys, showing love, and that's what we do. Same here with cousin Noomsy and her Knicks and her New York Jets. Q the Beat don't really know too much about that because his team has been winning championships for like forever. This was the first year that his Kansas City Chiefs ain't won a championship in like 2 years. So
yes, sir. And I'm excited. I waited a long time just to have that one feeling in my lifetime.
I believe it. I bet. But yo, we got a dope show lined up, man. This is Out of Bounds, so we're gonna get right into it. One of the stories that I want to get into first is, this is interesting because I in all my life of living, I've never really heard of or seen anything quite like this. In Roxborough? Yeah, Roxborough, wherever that is. Roxborough, America, somewhere.
No.
Where's that, cousin?
It said North Carolina in the video.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it would be somewhere in the country, so it would be, it would be Carolina, because stuff like this, I would not expect it to happen in Brooklyn. So, but anyhow, Roxborough, North Carolina, a gentleman with dreadlocks, just like myself, steps outside his crib to have a smoke. He steps outside his crib to have a smoke, and also welcome to the stage, my brother, the incomparable one, Diesel Greasel, in another building.
Hey, you know, I want to apologize. I'm sorry I'm late. I know Sarah trying to hurry up and watch her Knicks next season. You know, I value your time. I value your time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You a little
Man.
So you got on the hearts and top of the Timberlands. Well, what are we doing today? Big stepper. What are you doing today?
I was trying so hard not to get on the Knicks, but I knew once Diesel came in here that's what it was going. Yeah, he ain't gonna let you make it.
That's greasy. I didn't even get the heads up. It's okay.
I'm just happy to see you smiling again. There was a time we didn't know if you would ever smile again. So I'm just
listen. I'm
grateful.
I'm being nice. Don't do it.
Yo. This is the Out of Bounds.
Is you reaching for your gun? What you reaching behind you for? Like, serious.
This is my boy Diesel. Those of y'all who don't know him, incomparable Diesel Greasel, professionally black. He's on IG, he's on TikTok, he's on Facebook, he's on YouTube, he's everywhere that there's a streaming platform. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. But Diesel, you just in time, because what we were talking about, Roxborough, North Carolina. Paint the picture. I'm in Roxborough, North Carolina. Okay. A gentleman with dreadlocks comes out of his house to have a smoke. He came out to just have a smoke. Why he can't smoke in the house, I don't know. That's whatever. He's outside blazing. And while he's blazing, he looks into the bushes and sees a coyote come charging at him.
Oh, hell nah. Like in the cartoons? Like what, Wile E. Coyote?
Like a straight up Wile E. Coyote. And cue the beat. In a minute, he's gonna have that. He's gonna run that video. So anyway, we're gonna run the clip real quick, and then we're gonna come back and chop it up. Go ahead, cue the beat. The audio ain't on. I don't think your audio is on, or the audio is not enabled.
That nigga smoked the coyote. He popped the coyote. He smoked the coyote, bro. The coyote over there laying like a dead body, bro.
Anyway, while Q is getting that up, the coyote attacks this man. This man drops his blunt, squares up on the coyote, and starts throwing hands. He's throwing hands at the coyote. They end up on the ground. So it goes from boxing to UFC. Now he's on the ground. He got the coyote in a triangle choke, and he ended up basically just choking the coyote out until Babylon reached there, until the police came.
And this a black dude?
Yeah.
This is a brother. This is a brother with dreads.
The coyote's family pressing charges.
You missed out one part. He put his knee to his throat. He held his knee to his throat to keep him.
He put him in a police hold. Okay. That nigga took out his frustrations on the coyote. Had to be a white coyote. Had to be a white coyote, man.
He puts him in a police hold, and apparently he said that his adrenaline took over. So he didn't even notice or feel what he was doing to the coyote. And I'm sure the coyote done bit him up, scratched him up, and clawed him a little bit, and gave him. So he had to go and take rabies test after the fact. But here we go, Q. We gonna try. We good, Q? All right, go ahead, run it.
Frightening life and death confrontation for one man when he says a coyote stalked him, then attacked right outside of his own apartment.
He survived that attack and says he was forced to kill the animal with his bare hands. We do want to warn you, some of the video is graphic, might be difficult to watch, especially for some of our younger viewers.
CBS 17's Baron James spoke to him about the incident and joins us live now.
This nigga with the shits.
Listen, Russ, James Pulliam just back from the ER here at home after having gotten more rabies shots. Tell me that the other day his adrenaline was pumping so hard he didn't have time to be scared when the coyote attacked, and he says they fought for 20 minutes.
God, that's a long fight.
So as y'all can see right there, while Q paused that for a minute, this is the end result of what the dread did to the coyote. I don't know what dread was smoking, but whatever it was, it gave him superhuman powers. Cause that's a coyote, B. That's not like a little chihuahua or some type of a cat or a stray. That's a fucking coyote, yo.
It looked like the coyote just wanted to hit the weed, man. This dude he's like, it's a misunderstanding, bro. It's a misunderstanding.
The man was on.
I'm trying to scramble to get away.
James Pulliam, a 24-year-old, 6'1", 175-pound former athlete versus this wild coyote. The two coming face-to-face Friday evening when James stepped outside to have a smoke here at the Bernie Blessings Apartments on Somerset Drive in Roxborough. The wild animal creeped out of these woods and charged on James.
Yeah,
that's a big-ass coyote.
You see that? So how you, first of all, what the hell is a coyote doing that close to civilization, though? Like, how does a coyote get that close to people? Like,
hey, we got them out here in Houston.
Yeah,
we got coyotes in Texas too. Jesus.
Yeah, bro. At my old apartment, we look out the back, and you can look through the field, and you can see the coyotes running through the field.
Right.
Wow.
And it's like people are everywhere. It's CVS right down the street from it. Yeah, they be in the city, bro. They come out at night.
I don't really mess with those wild animals like that. Like, I ain't trying to, I don't do raccoons. I don't do possums. I don't do none of them type of thing that rude boy. Yo, any of that shit. I'm not with none of that, yo. All them wild, they got diseases. They ravage. Go ahead, run it, Q.
Crawl through this little patch right here. I'm throwing rocks and grass, everything I can.
Trace his steps Monday by walking us through exactly what, where, and how it all went down.
I pinned him down and put my knee on his throat. I had to rip my hand out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Once I got my hand out of his mouth, I used both of my hands, just started choking him, put my knee on his neck.
That nigga high-turned that motherfucker.
That boy held it down, man.
Eat the cake anime looking ass nigga, right? you can tell by the way he did the choking motion. He done choked the bitch into in his life. He nigga I had to lean into it. Like,
imagine what he do to his wife ass nigga.
Nigga, if I killed a coyote, you niggas couldn't tell me shit.
For real. They should have let him keep the coyote.
For real. I've been wearing that motherfucker.
Nobody tell me, yo,
probably about 20 minutes maybe before the police got here. I had him all the way to the police got here and everything.
James ended up with multiple bite wounds on his hand and
the neighbors.
They ain't come help. They want this nigga fight the coyote. Hey, it's a nigga over there fighting the coyote. Hurry up before the coyote get hurt. They called the police on that nigga, man.
Yeah.
Arms, he was rushed to the hospital for treatment, including antibiotics and rabies shots. Coyotes, of course, are no strangers to North Carolina, especially this time of year during springtime birthing season, when wildlife experts say the animals are on the hunt to feed and protect their pups. So how do you feel now about safety?
I am scared to death.
Barbara Featherstone, who snapped this photo of the coyote's remains, says she...
Nah, first of all.
Maybe put on her good wig for this interview.
Yo, real talk. Shout out to EH in the comments, yo. Say he's so dramatic. Yeah, but wouldn't you be though? Like, if you just fought a coyote, like that's reason to be dramatic.
Goddamn coyote.
You had to have a good wig on.
Coyote. So that's the
look at she put her good wig on for this interview. Like, nigga, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
She put on her good wig.
Straight off the mannequin too, the little mannequin head.
This photo of the coyote's remains says she and her neighbors, including many elderly women here, have armed themselves with practically everything from mace to makeshift weapons, just in case another wild animal decides to attack.
What in the penitentiary is going on here?
It's really giving a Boondocks episode right here. Yo. Honest to God, this is giving
what in the 1806?
Yo, cousin, what you doing though? If you outside blazing and a coyote just run at you, are you gonna square up? Cause you can't outrun. running from a coyote not gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it to the doorstep.
I mean, I don't know what I would
You gotta fight it.
You're gonna have to square up.
What would you? Yeah, you don't have no choice.
You go. So yeah, EH in the comments. You type in the comments. You outside smoking, a coyote run at you. What are you doing? Like we gonna have to
bam. Type of shit I'm on, coyote wouldn't understand, bro.
My life works pretty much. Word.
Yeah.
She said they got Coyote Neighborhood Watch. That's true, because they all out there on the porch like, yeah,
we watching. Come on up here if you want to.
Granny have her club with a nail in it. Yo, that's crazy word.
Yo,
put a
nail through that thing.
I want to hear what she got to say, Q. I got to hear her. Like, what she got to say.
She gonna nail herself, man, on accident.
She ready. Go ahead.
If something grab at me, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him on the nose first, then I'm gonna beat him to death with this.
That's right, Granny. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's serious in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat him to death with this.
Like
then show it to you.
Look at that.
Hey, she showed y'all what she tried to. Yo, Granny is not playing with these coyotes, yo.
Man, you gotta travel through time to get this, bro. I ain't seen one of these made like that. Ever.
Bro, this is Detroit shit. This is the type of shit we used to make in the D when we had to walk to basketball camp and niggas was fucking with it. We would make shit like this, man. This is crazy.
Train track nail, old baseball bat.
Nigga, that's one of them nails they used to nail Jesus to the cross. That's one of them. They put through Jesus' hand, bro.
I'm dying, yo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she dead ass, yo. She not playing with that.
Man.
She said, "I'm gonna hit him with this."
I'm gonna kill him.
What you gonna do, Granny?
Yo, shout out to Granny with that. So, man, that's wild, yo.
You tell him, Miss Veter, there decides to attack.
If something grab at me, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him on the nose first, then I'm gonna beat him to death with this. Grab at me, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him on the nose first, then I'm gonna beat him to death with this.
Hey, that's a sound clip right there for your ass.
I'm gonna hit him on the nose first, then I'm gonna beat him to death with this. She's not playing, bro.
Hey, that is. Hey, EA say that's a rusty ass. Look, it is rusty. Look how rusty.
Goddamn coyote gonna need a tetanus shot fucking with this lady like shit.
Oh man.
Oh my
He
god.
gonna make
yo.
it, that's for sure.
I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it. Survival of the fittest, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, real talk. You trying to live, you gotta make
Person
it. You gotta
County
live
Animal
more.
Service Veter there did for raised bees. So far, no word on the results there. In the meantime, though, James Pulliam is being held a hero by his neighbors here for this fatal battle between beast and man. But it could have been a lot worse. And wildlife experts warn you that if you come in contact with a coyote or other wild animals, to be loud and big, wave your arms, throw things at them, but don't do as James Pulliam did and try to strangle the animal to death.
You want to save the animal and shit.
Yo,
I mean, that motherfucker could have been deep. You had 2 or 3 coyotes with him, bro. You get your ass jumped.
Yeah.
Hey, he said, "What kind of facial hair the reporter got?" I would even.
He got that people, bro.
He skinned the coyote.
He got that. You kill me. You kill my brother. You best kill me.
Yo, for those of y'all that's just joining us right now, those of y'all just joining us, this gentleman from Carolina beat the coyote to death. He strangled the coyote, beat him to death. He outside trying to smoke something. Coyote come running and darting at him. He square up, slam the coyote, choke him to death, put his knee on his neck. Coyote probably saying, "I can't breathe," but he didn't care. Dude held him down. He stayed till Babylon reached there, till the police got there. And then that's when he finally let the coyote go. But at that point, the coyote was done. Yo, y'all better hope that coyote family don't come and retaliate. Because we all know in the hood, you take one of theirs, and you got to deal with the whole.
It was probably setting up to protect their, their cubs, like it said. So you never know.
Yo, you gonna turn
out as a decoy.
You gonna turn
into a coyote, man. Am I turn to a coyote, man? Blood clot, man. Yo, real thing that
one coyote as a decoy.
Oh man,
he ain't make it.
That's wild, yo. That's crazy. Oh man, I needed that laugh. We're gonna keep this thing moving. We got the NBA finals coming up later, so we want to make sure we get y'all out of here in time to catch the finals. The next topic that we're gonna talk about, though, this one right here. I've been wanting to get on this too. This is a little positive note. A gentleman who was a former dancer for the Alvin Ailey Dance Company. He retired, and what did he do? He took his retirement money and then invested it and decided to build his entire family a mansion. And he got some property, got some land, he invested, and he just built literally a mansion for his entire family. And this is some things, and I hope people at home that's watching, y'all learn from this, because this is generational wealth. This is what generational wealth does. Cue the beat, go ahead and run that clip.
The story behind this mansion is just about as stunning as the home itself.
I built this house not just for my immediate family, but for my extended family, including friends.
Reggie Van Lee was a performer in the Alvin Ailey Dance Company. The Harvard graduate recently retired as an executive vice president at a Houston consulting firm. He moved out of his home in River Oaks after building this 20,000 square foot estate for himself, his three sisters, and their families.
There's a hair salon for my sisters. The pool is for the grandkids.
That's why the 59-year-old says he built this house so their family could make many memories together.
As much as people say, oh, that's so nice of you to do this for your sisters, they have no idea the joy I get myself.
Well, this is my favorite room.
It's a small church inside the house. This wing sort of resembles a fancy apartment building hallway. Here you'll find doors that lead to private living quarters.
Our front door is red. We each have a kitchen. We have a living room. We have a washer-dry area. And we have 2 bedrooms, 1 master and a guest. And then each of those have bathrooms, separate bathrooms.
You arrive at the master suite on a separate side of the home.
And in 1976, this little black boy from Sunnyside said, I'd like to have a family compound someday. We all contribute to the pot of money that covers the food and covers the housekeeper and covers the groundskeeper and covers the utilities.
They're talking about it in hopes of encouraging other families to follow suit, even if on a smaller scale.
I think other people should do that. I think if we did more of that, we'd have more happiness in the world and a lot less tension. We all contribute to the pot of money that covers the food and covers the housekeeper and covers the groundskeeper and covers the utilities.
The story.
That's smart, yo.
I love
y'all hear that?
Make me feel like my family ain't shit. My family ain't shit, bro. I'm mad. I just got mad at every nigga in my family. Like, you selfish motherfuckers.
We could have been doing this shit.
I'm paying $1,700 a month in this bitch. What is we doing?
What is we doing? Hey, they lied to us, man. We should have stayed with our mamas, man.
For real.
We should have all stayed with our mamas, brought our girl in, had kids there, stayed there until we collected enough money to build our own house, and did that for our brother, sister, everybody. But we got that little stigmatism going around about how to leave.
That's real dope. It's dope because the crib is so big. Everybody got their own little compound. It's not like they all, clustered in. It's spread out, so everybody.
20,000 square feet. Like, I'm in a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom duplex that's like 1,500 square feet. So that's basically like 13.
God, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And imagine in a place like Texas where y'all live, like that's, how much land you could actually utilize for something like that and how cheap you can get that. Now EA says that's inspiring, but soon as it's time to pitch in on food, Ninja's gonna start tripping.
That's the dishes. Who's doing the dishes?
But
we got enough money to buy a maid.
They said that too. They pay for a housekeeper.
Every master suite had their own kitchen, so I'm just taking my shit to my kitchen, to my crib.
That's y'all kitchen.
Y'all should pull up with your own fork and plate and cup.
Hey, we got our own dishes. Can I borrow a cup?
Thanksgiving is in the main dining room,
but that's so dope. Imagine like how that works, because if they all chip in, then they're paying everything together. That's smart. Like instead of them all individually having their own crib, everybody got their own. They put money here, money there. They all combined it together and put it into one pot. But our people don't really think like that often. So shout out to that family there.
Right.
They probably putting in $500, bro, a month.
It's probably that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
And they good, each family.
Yeah, that's dope. That's really dope and inspiring. I love to hear about stuff. Go ahead, cousin.
That's paying for the groundsman. That's paying for the housekeeper. All of that. Yep. That's what's up. I love that. Cousin, what's good?
Yeah, no, I was saying I agree with you. I think that's dope. Like you all putting a pot together and everybody contributes. I think that's great. If y'all can do something like that, y'all drop in the comments. Do y'all think that's a good idea? Do y'all think that's you don't want to be around your family that much? Let us know in the comments how y'all feel about that. Drop it down there. But I think
I don't want to be around my family that much, but I don't want to be broke either. So it's like we got to make choices. This is like my sacrifice. Hang out with you niggas so I ain't poor, bro. This is why I'm only here so I'm not poor.
No, real talk. That's a good point. Yeah, everybody don't get along with their family that well, but don't nobody want to be broke. So there's that. Now, we're gonna keep this thing moving. Next topic that we're gonna get into. Now, this one is interesting. This one is really, really interesting because for those of y'all who believe in loyalty and honor and all of that stuff, this will really test your loyalty on this one. Now, for those of y'all who don't know much about the NBA, Chris Webber and Doug Christie are they're retired NBA basketball players that used to be teammates on the same team in Sacramento. Now, this gonna get juicy. Now, Doug Christie has a wife named Jackie Christie, whom everybody knows when Doug Christie used to play in the NBA, him and Jackie was like this. They were like this.
She traveled to every game. She was like, I'm not giving this nigga a chance to fuck up.
Exactly.
Got in a fight with him in the tunnel.
Right. Now, it makes sense why she traveled with him to every game, because Chris Webber was his teammate. Now, Jackie and Doug Christie have a 20-year-old grown daughter, or so he thought that was his grown daughter. Come to find out, through DNA tests and years of speculation, it's discovered that baby belongs to Chris Webber.
Can't trust niggas from Detroit, nigga. You can't do it. Damn, Chris.
Your first teammate. And ain't where's Chris Webber from? Where's Chris Webber from?
Detroit. You can't trust a nigga from the D, bro. Like, God damn.
You gotta hold that L, Diesel. Y'all, the whole D gotta hold that L on that one. But anyhow,
that's crazy.
It's wild, yo. So Chris Webber apparently is the father of his former teammate's child. Now, Doug Christie found out about this through DNA testing and all kind of other, I don't even know what made him want to get the DNA test, or if it was speculation or whatever happened, it happened. So now Doug Christie is suing Chris Webber, and he's suing his ex-wife, Jackie Christie, for all of this back money, all of emotional trauma.
He about to lose that. But it's fucked up because Chris Webber made way more money than Doug Christie did. Like Chris was a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Was a journeyman. This is fucked up, bro.
It is.
EA say she looked like Chris.
Everybody been saying that too. Everybody been saying she looked like Chris Webber.
Maybe that's what made Doug Christie take that test. Because you raising your daughter, and she's 20. Now that she's 20, she grown. Once they get grown, they really look like
who they should. What it is. She probably was too tall. Like, nah, this bitch like 6'7", 6'8". What's going on here?
Cousin, you got that look on your face. What do you make of all of this?
First of all, shout out to Doug Christie because he used to play for the Knicks.
He did.
Secondly, fix your face, Diesel. Secondly, that's what you get for crossing a Nick, y'all Detroit Negroes.
Yo, that's wild.
Yo, nah, really, honestly, that's wild. And she deserves all of that, yo. She deserves all that smoke. Seriously. Because, one, it should be backlash from the daughter. Because for years of my life, you having me believe that this person is my father, and you on TV, like you milking this man's name for all it is. And then I'm not even gonna hold you. Like for Chris Webber to not stand up, and he must have known something. Like you gotta know.
Did.
But like
No,
that's true. Even through emails, like they were sliding
they
emails.
found emails between Chris and Jackie. They was emailing each other on the download, talking about, stick to the story, don't say nothing, don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it how it is. Don't blow up the. So they were the whole time they was behind closed doors, keeping it on a hush.
Yeah, apparently she passed out in court like, all these allegations. That lady crazy, y'all. That lady crazy. She be on the Showtime and everybody.
I'm glad at Jackie.
She crazy.
Was Chris Webber was he ever married? Like, why didn't they wind up getting together if they were having a kid? Like, what's the story behind that?
I know he was fucking with Tyra Banks for a minute.
Yeah, but then Tyra with John Singleton for a minute too.
Yeah.
That's just messy all around.
I'm mad at Jackie, but you on Basketball Wives. You out there running your mouth about how solid this bond is, and you know you gave that nigga some pussy. You know you did, bro. This is the thing I always say, bro. It's like men and women both lie, right? Right. But men lie and be like, man, I don't know that bitch. And women lie and be like, it's your baby. It's a fucking difference in the levels of the lies, bro. like you jeopardizing my livelihood with your fucking lie.
Yeah, all lies ain't created equally, right? These are.
Chris was right along with it too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Chris ain't shit, but But Chris wasn't his wife, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm holding Jackie to the highest standard. You a wife. Chris a nigga. He did what he supposed to do. He ain't steal the pussy.
So what are you expecting them to do? Like, would you have wanted them two to square off? The two dudes square off, or what?
Nah, I would have just.
Jackie should have never did that shit.
I'm sure like Doug is pissed because he been betrayed, but Doug pissed about the money. Doug like, bitch, this some bullshit. Like, this some bullshit, bitch. Like, this is why he's suing. He like, bitch, this some bullshit. Like,
ain't no telling how much bread he paid, like graduation, prom, first dates, wedding. Ain't no telling if the daughter's married or not. Like, Doug probably kicked out some bread for this girl that is not his kid. And
like you said, Chris Webber had more money than him. So how you gonna have more money than me? You making me pay?
There were women on social media, because I be on YouTube. I mean, I be on Facebook and all that. Women on Facebook were actually saying Doug Christie is being petty. He raised that baby all the way up to an adult, so that's his baby, regardless of what the DNA test. What? The blood clot, top mode.
Hey, Doug ain't say he don't want to hang out with the little girl no more. He just said he need his fucking money back from Chris. That's all he said.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Chris, you owe me about $300 million, bro.
Real, bro.
And I'm gonna keep that in small bills, fam.
Yeah. Ones. I want it in ones.
She said next season of Basketball Wives about to be fire. Yo, it probably, I don't watch your cousin. Do you watch Basketball Wives?
No.
I might watch just to see that, because if she's on is she like active on Basketball Wives, or is she just like?
She is the main person, like she is the asshole of them all.
She was the wife. A lot of these hoes his girlfriends, but she was always flexing because she the wife.
She was a troll. Everybody, my relationship better than y'all. Y'all be cheating. Y'all husbands be cheating. Man, y'all got fucked up relationships. Me and my dude, we get remarried every year. We have a wedding every year. Y'all ain't shit. And they coming to find out this shit, bitch, you ain't shit.
Yeah, that's
encroach like the Pistons did with the Knicks, right, Diesel? No,
you know? I mean, just like the Pistons did with the Knicks when the Knicks won and the referees admitted that they got the call wrong right after the game. So this is a lot like when the Pistons played the Knicks. Because when they reviewed it, turns out, they got it wrong.
Oh snap, yo. Nah, but that's crazy, yo. Y'all drop that in the comments. If y'all think that Doug Christie should just, swallow that and just deal with it because you done raised this girl till she's 20, or you think he's justified in suing both of them to get that bread back. Because, she is the main basketball wife. So, y'all keep them comments coming in. All right, now.
Like a foundation together.
Man, that's sad. I feel sad for that.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. She ain't shit. She knows she wrong as hell.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
And Chris Webber, you wrong too.
Yeah, Chris ain't shit. This is why you ain't got no ring, Chris. This is why. You ain't got no ring. Doing fuck shit.
Shout out to Matt Barnes, because Matt Barnes was the best man at Doug Christie's wedding. And they showed a picture of Matt Barnes when Doug Christie and Jackie were exchanging vows. And Matt had this smirk on his face, like he knew something was. If y'all ever have a chance to go and look at the picture of Doug and Jackie doing their vows, look at Matt Barnes' face. Because Matt was cool with both of them. He was cool with Chris and Doug. So I'm sure Matt
knows too. Like he got dirt on those too.
Yeah.
He like, should I tell her that Chris smashed? Fuck it.
I know, he just let it ride. He just
20 years ago, so that baby was what, 2005?
Yeah. That was a long time, yo. Like,
so this is after they ain't even teammates no more. This after they ain't teammates no more. You have to think about this shit. Like, they was teammates in the 90s, bro. They were teammates in the 90s and in the early 2000s when Chris and Bibby and them made that deep run. So that was 2001. And then by 2005, Chris Webber wasn't even playing for them no more. That's when he had got traded to Philly. Or he might have been a Piston then. Because, he had that stint with the Pistons.
Diesel got the timeline on there.
Bullshit. This ain't after they ain't teammates no more, nigga. This is sneaky link shit. This after they married. This some bullshit, bro. You notice this man, wife. You know, like, man, shame on them both, man. This how niggas get shot.
Yeah.
This how niggas get shot.
Yo, if Doug was to crash out, they better be glad that suing is what Doug is doing. Because if he was to crash out over this, and then the girl, she's just finding out that her daddy ain't her daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different level of disrespect and hurt. Yo, Jackie, you gotta hold every bit of this L. Jackie, I'm putting the majority of this L on Jackie, ladies and gentlemen. That's just foul as hell.
Yeah. But we're not about to see Chris Webber on TV after this.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
He done daughter. I guarantee they're not about to put his face back on the NBA.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, he done.
Chris, you a bold nigga if he was taking that DNA test, nigga. I wouldn't have took it. Like, nah, nigga. The fuck I need to take a DNA test for your daughter, Doug. Nah, my nigga. Y'all ain't getting this DNA.
Yo, for real thing that, yo. So that's crazy, man. I'm glad that my circle of friends are loyal. Well, at least I believe and hope that my circle of friends are loyal and wouldn't do that. But
to be mandatory when that baby born, bro.
Yeah.
When that baby come out, they should mandatory just do the DNA test right there.
Damn.
Yeah, Jackie is narcissistic.
Mandatory.
Finds a way to blame it on Doug. Yeah, I agree with you, EH, on that one wholeheartedly. That's a great point there. Now let's keep this train moving. Our last topic that we're going to jump into. Now this one is a really popular topic. I don't really get too much into the celebrity relationship stuff unless it really, really, really is something that I got a strong opinion on. But this one everybody, I was getting messages. People was like, but Nipsey, when are you gonna talk about Cardi B and Offset? Let me talk about. So we're gonna do it. So apparently, Cardi B, y'all know Cardi B, hip hop artist, Offset, also hip hop artist. They going through a divorce, real messy, public, open divorce, which seem like all these celebrity divorces, they be messy as hell and public, and everybody know about it. But anyway, Cardi B's new boo, Stephon Diggs, for who Stephon play for now, Q? Because he just got traded, right?
Patriots.
Stephon Diggs of the New England Patriots and Cardi B are now together as an item. Now, Offset flipped out online. I saw him like crashing out online because Stephon Diggs, Cardi's new boo, went and got the same hairstyle as thank you, Q to beat. When it got the same hairstyle as Offset's son. So Offset went off and he was like, okay, now when a nigga gets shot for playing with my son, then y'all gonna call me a crash out. So is Offset justified in feeling the way he feels? Because it seemed like that is, I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if this was Stephon being petty or if Cardi was like, yo, you should do your hair just like my son just to piss him off or whatever it is. But do y'all think Offset is justified for the crash out just based on the hairstyle that Stephon has that matches his son's? Whoever, y'all can jump in on that one. Go ahead, cousin.
No, with his goofy ass. No. So what? They got the same. Come on, bro. You dipped out on your family. So here come a man who's willing to step up and take care. Like, you throwing shots at Cardi online. You're not respecting her online, but you disrespected your relationship to your son, because cheating on the mother is cheating on the family. Let's just keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? And so now here comes a guy who's willing to step up and take care of responsibility. I think that was dope. Like, I think it showed honor. It wasn't like he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, say or show face in front of Offset or whatever. It's like, yo, this is my little homie. We got our hair braided the same. It's not like, yo, just let it rock. It's like us wearing matching outfits or them wearing matching outfits. Like, who cares? Get out your face.
So Offset, I don't know the whole story, but you say Offset left his family. He left them. He abandoned.
Like, he cheated on her. Yeah, like, and she said that he's the absent father. Like, he's not even around. So here you go trying to save face online, and you're not even around. And here come the next dude stepping up. Come on, yo, miss me with that. Shut up.
The ladies are on Offset's head in the comments.
I think the order of operations matters. So I think that if he had the braids first, and then Cardi when they got the braids done like Stephon, I could kind of see why you feel like, this ain't right. But your son got the braids first, my nigga? You mad because a grown man mocked your son's hairstyle. It's like, man, get off the gas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if anything, it's bonding with your son. That your son's like, oh, you think enough of me to do this. Twinsies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because originally I thought that Stephon had the braids and then Cardi went and got the boy hair braided. And I was like, okay, that's fucked up. You know, so that's some petty shit. But the other way around, no, nigga, get off the gas. But Cardi need to pay her spousal support too. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, rules are rules. Cardi was the breadwinner. Pay that man his money. This how that shit work. No prenup. You got to pay up. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? The other way, if it was the other way around, and Offset owed Cardi motherfucking spousal support. Now he may owe child support. I don't know. But if he owed her spousal support, bitches would be calling him a bum. Pay your money, bum. Cardi, your bum ass need to pay that man spousal support. The law is the law. I don't make the rules. La ley. La ley. The law is the law.
Get a diesel.
Hey, in all honesty, the braids kind of fire.
Word.
Yo, I was looking at it. I'm like, yo,
I might get the most.
Like, Q, you ain't shit. Q going viral. I got Offset baby braids.
I might get
too,
them hoes, man. Them hoes fire, man. That's a fire. I like it.
That's that Tank Davis, the braid style, man. It is fine. But yeah, to Diesel's point though, I mean, Offset, yo, come on now. You up here bugging out about a hairstyle because he went and got a similar hairstyle as your kid. You got to kind of hold an L for that. But I could see if it were the other way around. Now, if Cardi was like, yo, I'm gonna get my son here just like Stefan's, and then parade it around, then I could see it. But yo, Offset, that's your kid. All you gotta do is be like, yo, I'm going to pick up my son. I want my son for the weekend, and take him to get a different style. That problem
You all
solved.
go get matching braids and you post it on IG, nigga. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But that's fucked up that another man got to step in to make you take care of your kid.
Stefan.
So Offset he ain't been taking care of his kid. I didn't know about all that. I thought there was just issue with him and Cardi and they split, but I didn't know it was like Offset just completely cut off his kid and has not spent no time or done anything for the kid. Is that really the case?
Cardi's saying that he's an absentee father.
I believe her. He was absentee for the other kids before he had Cardi babies. Like,
but Cardi still chose to have a baby with him.
Exactly.
The decision making ain't that great. Because also what I'm hearing is Stefan Diggs got a whole plethora of chicks. Cardi was one of like 5 or 6.
That's what I'm saying. They're not in a relationship. He fucking Cardi. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like,
I was fucking Cardi. If you think this is a level up from Offset, Stefan is more of a hoe than Offset will ever be. I mean, I ain't trying to put him out there, but my man was on a boat party giving chicks coke off his fingertips.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I didn't know that.
That shit was viral. Like, you giving bitches coke, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Something in the pink bag on the yacht.
Yeah, the team had to come out and give a disclaimer, a statement about the fact that Stefan Diggs is on a yacht giving all of these chicks coke. You know, and it's like, it wasn't just like 1 or 2, it was like 5 or 6 of them chicks. And they was all like, so apparently Cardi is okay with being one of all of them. She's okay with that, but
so then let's talk about our mothering skills real quick then.
Yeah, let's go there.
Talk about who we're choosing to have as men around our young sons. What?
I get it. See, EH now, EH, come on now. It sounds like I get what you're saying. I know you team Cardi.
No,
but she's saying now we talking about your parenting. We ain't talking about her having fun. We talking about
Cardi that used to drug niggas and rob
her son. Go ahead, Diesel.
So this is the same Cardi B who used to drug niggas and rob them. Like, this is not, Cardi is not a good person. I don't know why we pretend Cardi's a good person when she said she used to drug tricks and rob them.
Like, yo, she admitted that she used to drug men and rob them.
Yeah, she admitted that shit, and women didn't give a fuck. Women was like, so she did what she had to do. It's just another double standard. I'm like, no, this standard is
real. It's a real double standard,
bro. But Cardi ain't a good person. Like, we got some horrible role models. It's way better role models as female rappers than fucking Cardi. But here we are.
Yeah. You know? So, go ahead, cousin.
It's not like it's private. Everything that's happening is right here in everybody's faces. It's like, yo, your son. That's crazy business.
That's wild. I mean, and cousin, you from New York. Cardi is from New York. You're a mother. Cardi's a mother. Is there any level of this that you can condone? Just saying like, okay, well, she just having fun. Let her do her thing. Let her enjoy her life, and let her be okay with just being one of 5 other chicks.
Do I have to know about it? Does the world have to know about it? What happened?
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of this. Now you playing in her face, and she's okay with being played her face. Like, she's cool with that as long as it's not from her husband. But if it's just a random dude, then she okay with it. That's
one thing. No, boys grow to men, and there's this thing called accountability. That when they become men, they be like, "Yo, I'm gonna hold you to the table. You did this. I remember this. I remember that. I remember that." You understand?
Yeah.
You gotta have real people, real men around these boys, yo. It's not play. I don't play by my kids. I'm sorry. I'm a coyote.
Real talk. No, that's real.
That's real.
No, see that. Okay. And EH, so y'all read this comment here. So she's an incredible mama, apparently. Now, one thing I will say about this fans of artists, if you're a fan of somebody, they gonna go hard for that person, regardless of whether what they doing is right or wrong. They're gonna be like, nah, what he did was more wrong, but what she did is okay. And people who are on Offset side is gonna be like, nah, Cardi B trash, and Offset, he's a good dad and all of this. So let's just act like we're not fans of either of them, and we're just looking at it as a woman, a man, a mother, and a father. Can you really condone? I don't condone either of their actions. They're both trash parents. They both trash from what I've seen. You a mother and you got your son around a man who feeds other women coke on live, on Instagram live. And he's knowingly, openly smashing all these other females, disrespecting you to your face, and you want your son to be around him and look at him like he's some kind of role model. On the other end of the spectrum, Offset, you cheated on your wife publicly in front of everybody. You crashing out because another man is in your kid's life, and now you making this big deal. They both trash parents. I don't care what nobody say, that rude boy. They're both garbage. So that's my take on that.
The thing I don't understand about Offset is you got like 3 other baby mamas, nigga. So this ain't the first time another nigga been in your kids' lives, nigga. It just may be the first time with Cardi. You know what I'm saying? But your other baby mamas got niggas or bitches. We don't know. I'm saying, but it's like, come on, man. Get off the gas.
Embarrassing him because it's public and his ego. Like Offset has his ego. And I think he's embarrassed. He's humiliated. So
now let me say this real quick. Like, there's probably some really good sides to both of them as parents.
That's
what
fair.
they do to their kids, but it's what's being put to the public eye that's important. You understand? Because it's like, everybody's just gonna go off on that perception, and that's just being human, But it's about protecting your kid at all costs, not having random people. I don't want to say random. If this is the person she's choosing to be in a relationship with, he's the one with random means. But if this is the person that she's choosing as the solo dolo around her son, that's crazy business.
Yeah, I'm with you, cousin.
In a way.
That's crazy work. Insane work, as they say in New York. Oh man, well that hour went by super fast. We got through them topics real quick. But yeah, that's what we got for y'all today. If y'all catch this, EH is in the comments cutting up. She's like, she said, I know some good people who snort powder. Please stop it. Like, we not.
I know some good crackheads. Y'all know good crackheads, good powderheads.
I definitely wouldn't have them around my kid though. But yeah, if y'all catch this on the playback on YouTube, make sure y'all share the video. Make sure y'all like it, share, and subscribe it. This was a dope episode. I want to thank everybody who was able to tap in with us and watch the show. Everybody who's been supporting us from day one. Like I said, we're almost at 5,000 YouTube subscribers. We almost there. So that's a huge accomplishment. That's huge, because I remember when we first started this thing, and we started off with just like a couple. Now we at 4.5. So big stuff. Big things are going on. I also want to send a special shout out to my co-host TZ Dave, not here with us. I want to thank all of the guests that I have with me today. My brother, the incomparable Diesel Greasel. My cousin, my favorite cousin Noomsin out of the building. My producer, DJ Q the Beat. Make sure y'all tap in Saturday. This Saturday, we got a special artist. Underground Music Spotlight. We got a special artist that we're going to review, and we're going to play some of his music, some dope music, underground artists. If y'all want to get y'all music out there and y'all want to get y'all music played, send it to us at the Sports Time Zone. Every Saturday, we're going to start breaking them down. 12 p.m. noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Tap in and support some of these underground artists. And if you know some local artists from your town that don't get no buzz, send them to us. We're going to get them some play. So that's what we're doing. So for my panel, Diesel, for my cousin Noomsi, for my producer Q the Beat, I am Playoff Noomsi in Out of Building. This is Out of Bounds, Sports Time Zone. Catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. good, so good, so good,